When did the Detroit Pistons last win an NBA playoffs game? Closer look at franchise history. The Detroit Pistons, led by Cade Cunningham, have completely turned things around during the 2024-25 season. Last season, the Pistons finished 14-68, ending with the worst record in the league. However, this campaign has been the complete opposite, with Detroit finishing 6th, 44-38. As things stand, the Pistons face the New York Knicks in the first round of the playoffs. It will mark the Pistons' first playoff appearance since the 2018-19 season, when they finished 8th in the East with a .500 record. Back then, they lost to Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Bucks, getting swept in the first round. That loss gave the Pistons the longest active playoff losing streak in major pro sports. To put that into perspective, Detroit's last playoff game win came on May 26, 2008. That year, the Pistons beat the Orlando Magic in 5 games to reach the Eastern Conference Finals. It marked their 6th consecutive Conference Finals appearance, making them one of the best teams at the time. Unfortunately, the Celtics beat Detroit in 6 games and went on to win the NBA Finals against Kobe Bryant and his Lakers. It marked the end of an era in Detroit. Since their loss against the Celtics in 2008, the Pistons have either been swept in the playoffs or have failed to get there altogether. For almost 2 decades, they have constantly made trades and numerous coaching changes. Unfortunately, a playoff win has remained elusive. The Pistons have won 3 championships in franchise history. They won back-to-back rings by sweeping Magic Johnson and his Lakers in the 1989 NBA Finals and then beating the Trailblazers in 1990. Their 3rd championship came against Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant, who had won the previous 3 NBA Finals. From reaching such heights to not being able to win a playoff game in 17 years, it has been quite the downfall for the Detroit Pistons. However, it seems like that will finally end this season as Cade Cunningham and company approach the playoffs in fine form. The Detroit Pistons travel to Madison Square Garden on Saturday to play their first playoff game in 6 years. They face the New York Knicks, who finished this season as the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. On paper, the Knicks seem like a better team. But the Pistons have shown that they can beat New York and end their 17-year-long playoff losing streak. The 2 teams met 4 times during the regular season. Surprisingly, the Pistons came out on top and led their head-to-head 4-1. Now, Detroit might not possess the quality required to head deep into the playoffs. However, their regular season performance against the Knicks is reason enough to believe that the Detroit Pistons will end their excruciatingly long win drought in the NBA playoffs.